The Aguda family is a team of people that are extremely talented, dedicated, successful, hardworking, every single one of them. But there's one individual that really stands out, and that is our chairman, Reb Shloime Werdiger. Witnessing firsthand his involvement on a daily basis, being involved in those meetings, listening, giving feedback, input, the time and energy, you would think that he is a full-time employee of Aguda. And in fact, he does work not just full-time, but overtime for Aguda. And on top of that, there are countless other Moistais, Chesed, Tzedakah, Kiruv that he's involved with. The list goes on and on. It's hard to imagine that on top of all that, he also has a full-time job outside of his chesed activities, but even his business is a chesed. Even that is done al pi Torah and is a Kiddush Hashem. It is truly a kavod to introduce our chairman, Reb Shloime Werdiger.
Thank you, Rabbi Soroka. And once again, I just want to have an opportunity to thank you and all the colleagues in the Chicago office for all the unbelievable work you do on behalf of the Aguda, on behalf of Klal Yisrael. Good evening, everybody. The last time I spoke to you from this podium was a year ago under very different circumstances. The Siyum Hashas was mere weeks away, and I had the pleasure of announcing at last year's convention that in addition to the almost sold-out MetLife Stadium at that time, that we just took the second venue, the Barclays Center. In the 12 months since then, so much has happened and so much has changed. It has, of course, been a year of immense challenges. The world at large, and Klal Yisrael in particular, lost many loved ones, but Agudas Yisrael was dealt two particularly severe blows. Just before Pesach, we lost our beloved, the Rosh Agudas Yisrael, the Novominsker Rebbe, Zecher Tzadik V'Kodesh Levracha. The Rebbe was a constant source of Eitzah and Chizuk, a fearless leader, and a personal role model, and his loss is incalculable. And then just a few weeks ago, the Olam HaTorah was robbed of one of its crown princes. Rab David Feinstein, Zecher Tzadik V'Kodesh Levracha, was the Poisek Achman in America, and often within Aguda itself. No longer will we be able to end the debate with the words, Rav David Paskind, a reality we still grapple with. These losses come as Klal Yisrael faces some of its most severe challenges in the post-war era. Our way of life has been threatened in the halls of government and the streets of our neighborhoods. We have found ourselves embattled on so many fronts. Yes, this year has been one of the greatest challenges for Klal Yisrael and for Agudas Yisrael, but through it all, we have stepped up on these difficult challenges, and we, the Aguda, have truly shined. The Siyum Hashas was indeed an overwhelming success, the greatest display of Kavod Shamayim and Kvod HaTorah in generations. Our main arena at MetLife Stadium, our secondary location at Barclays, and auditoriums and halls around the world pulsated with elation as Klal Yisrael came together to celebrate what is ours and what we can accomplish together. In the days and months that have followed, it has become clear that the effect of the Siyum was not short-term but enduring. Our shuls and yeshivas may have been closed, but our Gemaras stayed open. Limud HaTorah continues to flourish, and we are proud to have played even a minor role in this explosive growth and unwavering commitment. My dear friends at Art Scroll of Gedalia tells me that for the first time, Gemara sales of Erevin and now Psachim are increasing dramatically. The Aguda's own commitment to our mission of helping Reb Yisrael and Klal Yisrael survive in Golis is unwavering as well, as you have seen these last few months. As the new normal set in, Agudas Yisrael stepped up. We harnessed the power of our offices, divisions, and networks on behalf of Yidden across the nation, providing support whenever and wherever we could. Whether it was Stadlonis to ensure that Moistis could access emergency government funding, or live stream events offering chizuk to a nation on edge, Agudas Yisrael was there for Klal Yisrael. For months, Aguda staff worked tirelessly day and night, ensuring that our efforts had the maximum effect and that the tzibur was well served. As the months went by, we found ourselves facing challenges we could not have foreseen and took action that we could never have imagined. Our efforts may not always have been met with success, but Agudas Yisrael has always believed that sometimes the fight itself serves an important purpose. And I think Klal Yisrael has greatly benefited from our fight. And so I stand before you today proud of all that we have accomplished and hopeful about what we could still accomplish in the very near future. I am particularly excited about growth in two areas. A short time ago, the Me'etzes Gedolei HaTorah expanded its ranks, welcoming 6 new members. These new Chavrei Me'etzes are among the choshivste Rosh Yeshivas, Rabbonim, and Poskim in North America, and it is a zchus to be able to serve at their pleasure. In addition, recently we have expanded the makeup of our lay leadership and added new and energetic Balabatim who have been invited to join the Executive Committee of the Board of Trustees. We are hopeful that this spirited younger group of Askanim will help us usher in the next century of work on behalf of Klal Yisrael. The Aguda is truly on a march. These last few months have shown how vitally important our work is and how much we could accomplish when we all work together b'Aguda Achas. I hope that you will join us in our efforts, and I daven that we will soon celebrate together with the BS Goel Tzedek and the Binyan Beis HaMikdash. Thank you for listening. Have a good evening and enjoy the rest of the program.